In this lesson, we'll be talking about the instance node of 3D. The instance is used to import some OBJ files of 3D models into our project without modeling it in 3D. Let's see an example. Let's start with an input of 10 by 10 units and let's use the instance instruction and we upload the model. We're going to use this gas pump, and important, you have to upload both the OBJ file and the MTL file with the materials. You upload both files and then the result will be this. The 3D import the OBJ model and put it in the center of the area that you select. Now you can add some variations to this model. For example, you can select the orientation label. In this case, I will use the south, and the pump will be aligned with the south. If I select other, as you can see now, it's aligned with the east. But I can also make transformations. The first transformations is a translation. You can translate your OBJ file into the 3 axes of coordinates. For example, if I make a translation in the X position of 1 unit, as you can see, now the object move 1 unit in that direction. I can make translation now in the Z position of 3 units. Now translate also in the other direction, and in the Y position, that is the vertical. Now our object does that modification. I can make other transformations. For example, I can make a rotation of 45 degrees. As you can see, now the object rotates. Or I can make a scale of the object that can be uniform in all 3 axes. See, on a scale of 3, now the object suffer the scale. Or I can use different scales in the 3 axes. If I say 3 in that direction, 1 here, and 1 here, the object will stretch in these scales in every axis. I can make another scale of 5. Now you can stretch the object using scales. You can stretch it, or you can make a mirror of this object using, for example, in this case, if I make minus 1, I will make a mirror of the object in that direction. Other thing you can select is to remove the input plane, the input axis, that is the area where the object is put. If you select remove the input faces, now the face where the object was put on disappears. This is a simple way to add complex geometry to your model without modeling in 3D, and it's very useful for very uh, complex models. That's it for this lesson, and this is the last lesson of this series. We talk about um, every node of 3D, and now we hope that it was useful, and then will come lessons with more and more complex workings in 3D.